Well, hello everyone, and welcome to what is today going to be that little bit of gossip, and I assure you, there is a good bit of gossip to get stuck into this time around. Plenty of summer items, and a brand new endgame farm that you're going to be able to get stuck into next month. So that is very, very exciting, and we might as well begin with talking about that first, because the item you're going to be able to farm for is the StarLight of Destiny. Clearly, another variant of the very infamous Blinding Light of Destiny, and it's going to be across all of their games. No idea yet on the requirements for this, or if it's going to still incorporate bits of the original Blinding Light, or if you are going to need the Blinding Light to even start the farm, which I would say is incredibly likely, but again, I'm not certain on that. I've not seen any details on it, but that is what you'll be able to farm for very, very soon. Just a bit of info for anyone that did the tech demo, and massive shout out to everyone that told me to make sure I save these items because they noticed the legendary rare tag on them. And long story short, if you did battle the red dragon and accept these swords, not only can you use them in event quest, they're now fully rare. So good if you have them, but not so great if you missed them that time around. Anyway, into the Underworld. This is our little midweek update, and it is a quest over at Join Death, and you can pick it up from Death right there. And you're going to need 3 different items. You can get the Cloa of the Evildoer, I really hope that's how you say it, at Genesis Garden. And then Creature Creation will drop you the dual Lichbane slices from Join Mall. And then lastly, and certainly not least, the next map we need to go to is Darkovia Grave. Defeat Bright Fang in order to get your Skeletal Mace, and then you can go back, turn that quest in, and get yourself a new house item. Loads of daily gifts to bring up this time around, starting with Fresh and Fishy, which is permanent. Make sure you look out for the little P's and R's for if they're permanent in the game or if they are going to be going rare, or indeed in this case you've got an S for seasonal. Whilst we quickly flick through those in the background, just as an FYI, obviously we haven't done the gossip for a couple of weeks, so if any of the sets that are featured are already in game, I deeply apologise. Laguna Beach has had plenty of items either returned or added, so definitely worth going along checking that out if you haven't already. We will do a must get summer items video very, very soon, so stay tuned for that one. And there are meme items in game. Many are within the featured gear shop. However, as you saw a moment ago, there are some available from Event Hub. Right, now let us begin with the actual main bit of gossip, which is going to be, of course, new items. If you are a fan of unicorns, then here are some unicorn items that look to be confirmed to come into the game very, very soon, and also some summer gear here, also by Magnamar. The long hair bit did confuse me because I thought that was already in the summer bits, but maybe I am just getting lost with the times. Okay, here we go from Azef, work in progress. I'll of course show you updates on this, a nice little bit of what appears to be Nation summer gear, so that's very exciting if you're like a more warlocky type person. This one here by Axeros we showed you a little while ago, but this looks to be the finished product. Funnily enough, I thought we covered all of the daily gifts and drops, however this one seems to have snuck through the cracks. The hockey star captains you can go along and grab as well. They are available to you from Ice Storm Arena. Next up is Dino, and Dino has got plenty of bits and bobs for us. If you want a Sneevil in a cooler box, then this is definitely something for you, and indeed with an ice cream cone on his head. Of course, we're going with that summer theme. It looks like they could be colour custom as well, judging by the base trim and accessory colours. Continuing on with some lifeguard items, including Moglins. We all love Moglin variants, so if you're a Moglin person and a Moglin collector, then well, you're going to have even more to grab and collect by the looks of it, including one holding a fish, so that is mighty. The Pedro meme made it into the featured gear shop along with other rare items, so go check that out if you are someone who would like to spend a few ACs. And then we move on to Lay, and Lay has got this kind of dragony summer set. A couple different images for this particular one to quickly show you as we flick through them. However, that is not the only bit from Lay. There are a couple other sets we're also going to peek at. We have this more dark themed one right here, and as you can see, the beach shall be dark this summer. I'd say it's welcome to have a bit of variation from the usual super bright colour ones we always seem to get. Then we have this one, which is something else with a little splash mark, and as you can see, it is like swim gear that gradually gets less swim geary. At the very least, it adds extra clothing for you to wear. And for those of you who really like Lawemasters, Lawemaster Musa is going to be getting, well, a swim set. And finally, but certainly not least, we have got Mahuri with some more animated weapons. These are confirmed for release into the game in October, so not overly long to wait for those, and that month will come around quicker than we expect, as it always does. Then before long, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day all over again. Anyway folks, as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do leave the video a like and of course subscribe, and I'll see you all again for another one incredibly soon. So until then, have a lovely day.